does your person, Lisa, who appears to think, still make you uncomfortable at times? Or can you fall into the love at any time? I know that it's always there, but is the human conditioning of Lisa always aware of that place? I'm just wondering about the relationship between the false self and the ultimate self. So this is what, in the beginning, firstly, Lisa can create discomfort. Like emotions can go out of whack, there can be discomfort, there can be arguments with my partner, there can be everything human possible. There can be mistakes, I can do everything, everything. Last night I was sitting with my friend at dinner and he keeps laughing today about, I turned to Khaleesi finally after she had been really badly behaved and went, "Khaleesi, you're embarrassing me." It's like you would get really embarrassed by Khaleesi. She was terrible last night. We went out, she was barking her head off at everything. Yeah, so I can even get embarrassed by a dog. Everything, so everything human. But let's go to this next part that you say, is that, is Lisa always aware of that consciousness? Now that's when you first get into this subject, you're always told you've got to put your awareness in consciousness. And you begin to believe that it's a practice that you've got to do, and that is going to lead you to freedom, and that is in some way freedom. And at one point, your personal awareness will always be aware of the big consciousness. But that's actually not the same thing I talk about. That is a human meditation practice that's happening. What I'm actually talking about is this is the consciousness and this is the person. And it's not about this person constantly putting the attention in consciousness. It's about this consciousness shifting and becoming everything, and the person going into the background. So it's like this consciousness like sprawls out and goes everywhere. It used to be condensed and inside and behind, and then it goes out everywhere, and it's an energetic shift. So it's your essence stops hiding. And it's not anything about the person putting their attention into consciousness. That's a process that can happen that settles the person down, and that might happen prior to that shift. It's it's something that stops the person being so neurotic or so difficult, and that in a way stops being the density of you, or stops there being such a dense you. But it's not that you that wakes up, it's that, so imagine this is you, I'll do another way, and you believe that this person will wake up by putting the attention in consciousness, but actually what happens is this person just gets more and more relaxed, and then holes begin to crack in who you think you are, and then at some time when the holes are big enough, like consciousness just cracks through, and it is everywhere, and it's an energetic shift. It's not something about you putting your attention in consciousness. That's a process that you're going through where you're settling down your character. But it's not, that person doesn't wake up or become enlightened. That person is a functioning that was never you. And what happens is you believe it's you, and you believe it's got to melt back with consciousness. It's actually a functioning that's always meant to be there, but what's also happening is the consciousness is being suppressed and made to feel small. Your consciousness is huge and endless. And until you have an energetic awakening, you won't know what I'm talking about. And you most probably have had energetic awakenings, but you've not categorized them correctly, or I don't know. But until you have an energetic shift of some type, you won't believe it's possible. You wouldn't believe it's possible to experience this world completely differently, from a non-separated perspective. And then the character to carry on and still have issues about who cleaned the house, who did the washing up. I cooked 6 times this week. I don't know if that makes that any more easier for you.